Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx, and today we are doing my current favorites and fails, and we're just gonna get right into it. And as usual, we're gonna start with my favorites. And first of all, I want to acknowledge a few people who were so sweet to send me a few things over the last few months, and I just wanted to mention them. Like I've mentioned before in other videos, I have a PO box, but it's not because I expect you guys to send me stuff. It's for brands and companies to contact me through the mail. It's not because I think you guys should send me things. That's not what it's for. But if somebody chooses to use it that way, you know, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful, and I'm very honored that you would think to send me anything. So Jessica on here sent me the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and this is the Brights. I don't have any, and I'm so excited because I don't have any of these things. And I have a ton of makeup. I mean, you guys have seen my collection. So when people send me stuff and I don't have it, I'm extra excited because then I can actually use it. And I've actually heard pretty good things about this. But I mean, thank you so much. She also sent me a Hard Candy Glitterazzi Press and Play Glitter Reveal Lip Color. I've been very intrigued by these, and I don't usually try a lot of hard candy. I did try the purple one, which I didn't love because it was patchy, but I tried another one, which I did like. So hopefully this is a good formula too. So Jessica, thank you so much. You are so sweet. The next is from Sandy, and actually she was the last, I think it was my last giveaway that she won. She sent me another NYX palette, and this is the Ultimate Phoenix palette. I mean, stop. Again, I haven't tried any of these yet. I'm going to use them in upcoming videos. She also sent me the NYX Off Tropic palette, which I've been eyeing, but again, never got. I did actually try this, and it's beautiful. So thank you so much. You're just such a doll. And I have reached out to each of these people already. So this isn't my thank you to them. I've talked to them already, but I just wanted you guys, I wanted everybody to acknowledge how sweet you guys are. And for my girl, Allie sent me, she likes to send me different brands that I've never heard of or tried before. And so she sent me 3 things from a brand called Notoriously Morbid. So she sent me 2 loose pigments. I think that's what they are. I think they're loose powders or loose pigments. And this motherfucker, this is in Desire, and it's a duochrome. It looks red, which is so weird because in real life, it's gold and orange and green, but in the light, like that you guys are seeing it, I'll put an actual picture up on the screen of what it actually looks like. It's insane. So I'm so excited to use all these things. So thank you guys so much. I'm so flattered that anybody thinks to send me anything. So thank you so much. I'm not good at receiving gifts. I get kind of awkward, so I'm very sorry if I'm not saying the right things, but I'm very honored and grateful and all those nice things that I should be saying. And now on to my current favorites and fails. So first we'll do the favorites. Again, this was sent to me not by like a single person, but by a company. This is from Emani Vegan Cosmetics. They didn't ask me to do a video or anything. Like, they didn't say, we'll send this to you for an exchange for anything. I don't do that. They asked me to try some products out and review the products that I liked for them to use. So I did a video for them to use on the products that I liked. They sent me 4 things and I ended up liking 2 of them. So I sent them a video of a review because I liked 2 products. And one of them was this primer, which I've been using non-stop since I got it. When I first got it, I was like, oh no, it's cloudy. Is it like a silicone primer? Because if you know me, you know I hate silicone primers. Oh no. This motherfucker isn't silicone at all. Like, it's a serum, it absorbs into your skin, but as it's absorbing, it becomes tacky in a way a primer should become tacky. It smooths everything out. Like, I've been using nothing else since I've gotten this, like almost 2.5 weeks ago. I'll order it myself when I'm done because it's awesome. The next, I was actually really surprised, is the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Essence. I am not huge into e.l.f. I'm just not. I've never really just been like, whoa, intrigued by their stuff. I don't know why. But after hearing one of my favorite YouTubers talk about, now, and she's not just like, oh, a YouTuber who likes makeup. She's like a skincare guru, Gothamista. She's a genius. A genius? There's no T at the end of that word. She's a genius. And she knows, I don't know exactly what she does for a living. She might actually say it in one of her videos, but I've never seen that video where she says what she does. But she absolutely works in some kind of skincare industry because she knows everything. She's like a wizard. This was in one of her videos of being like an underrated skincare product. So I found it at Marshall's for like $2.99, $3.99, something like that. So I was like, oh, I might as well try it. It's really good. Like, I'm really enjoying it. You don't need a lot. I've been using it for a few weeks. It's my essence that I use prior to makeup, like when I'm doing videos and stuff, or when I'm putting on makeup. It's what I have on my vanity. It's not the one I use in my bathroom. That is a different one. But the one I use like prior to makeup, like this would be good for even if I wanted to use it just when I'm doing like my normal skincare routine and not makeup. It's very good. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised. Anyway, very nice. If you see it, I wouldn't think you were wrong for picking it up. The next, I don't know if I mentioned this. I know I've talked about it in videos and you guys have seen me use it in videos, but I don't know if I've mentioned it in a favorites video. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I've been using this ever since I picked it up, and I don't hear anybody, I literally have not heard one person talk about this, and I think this has been out for a while. I love it. I have to make myself use other powders. This is $5. It might be one of my favorite powders ever. Ever. I set it under my eyes, my entire face. The next is another wonderful gift from Allie. She sent me this because I love this Catrice. It's called the Liquid Metal Gel Pencil. This is discontinued. It's like liquid melted gold, but like liquid melted champagne gold. I've never found its equal shade-wise, but she was like, listen, NYX has like a version of that. It's not the same color, but it's like the same kind of formula, and it is. It is like melted silver. So I'm hoping NYX comes out with like a light gold version of this, because that would be my dupe for my Catrice, which is discontinued. Gorgeous. I'm sorry, this is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. And the shade I have is Platinum. This is a great inner corner shade, like gorgeous. I like them for inner corner, and it's an eyeliner, so if that's what you use it for, it'll last you forever. So I mean, these are always on sale at Ulta for like $5. Can't go wrong. All right, the next is the concealer that I've been wearing since I bought it. I just put my Target video up of the Makeup Obsession line, but actually that video is a few weeks old. I just happened to put it up now. But this is the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer in number 6. I love this. It's become one of my favorite under eye like brighteners. I'm wearing it today. It's very light, it's very comfortable. I'm so bad at describing things, like, but this is very good. It's $10, I think, which is not the cheapest for concealer, but if you get it at Target, they usually are pretty good at taking things back if you hate them. So there's that. But I'm a big fan of this. I don't have horrible under eye circles, so that's not a huge concern for me. I have fine lines and wrinkles. Nothing will save that except surgery, which I'm not planning on getting. This creases, I've never found something that doesn't, but I'm okay with that. I still think this looks beautiful. It's a win for me. I didn't expect to like these as much as I do. These are the ColourPop Light Sticks, and this is the shade Star Bright, which, I mean, the name is just one of the most amazing things in the world. The formula is incredible. It's not waxy, it's not uncomfortable, it doesn't mess up your makeup if you're putting on top of powder. It's what dreams are made of. This I feel like is the most neutral shade. I also have Earth, which is more of like a neutral kind of pinky toned version, but it's also one of the lightest ones. It's still pretty neutral. I mean, it's not too pink. Once you blend it out, you can't even really see the pinkness in it, but I mean, these are both beautiful, but if I had to pick a favorite, it's Star Bright, which makes me think of Rainbow Bright. Just the name, not the shade. I haven't tried the blush sticks yet. I do have one coming in the mail, so I'll let you know how that works out. Brittany, calm down. Next is something I had in my collection and I didn't even realize. So I love Make Me Up Misa. I think her name's Melissa, but she calls herself Missa. Adorable, British, Scottish, I'm sorry, YouTuber. I think she's in like her late 20s. She was getting ready in one of her videos and she was using Hoola Lite as her contour or her bronzer or something. And I was like, oh, that looks incredible on her. And you can actually see it and it's like a nice subtle like shadow that she's giving herself. I want to try it. And so I was like, oh God, do I want to pay like 30 bucks for one of these fucking things? I had it in my collection the whole time and I didn't even know it. It was in my Cheap Parade benefit palette. Oh, so the product I'm talking about is Hoola Lite by Bperfect. Anyway, yeah, I had it here the whole time. It's quickly become a favorite. It's incredible. I'm wearing it today. I'm also wearing cream contour, so I mean, that's kind of what you're seeing too. But it gives you just that perfect subtle. I thought I was like too, like my skin tone wouldn't be light enough to see anything, but it's awesome. Like I couldn't believe like that it did something. I'm hooked. I will absolutely buy the full size once this is gone. If you saw my ColourPop glitter video, you'll know where this is going. These are what dreams are made of. Now it does say, don't put them near, like too close to your eye, like it could be dangerous. And I'm gonna say that too, but guess where I put these motherfuckers? On my eyes. Because how else do you define magic if it's not all over your eyelids? Oh my God, I mean, just... I've tried a bunch of like pressed glitters. Nothing has ever compared to these. Nothing. I don't know what they use as like the adhesive, because you don't need glitter glue. It definitely helps to use glitter glue, but you don't need it. The colors are amazing. Something about them just makes them different than every other glitter out there. I don't know what they did, but they need to keep on doing it. I want more shades, I want more finishes. I want it all. ColourPop, you light up my life. The next is from Lottie London. I never thought I would say these words on my channel because I bought a Lottie London eyeshadow palette like when they first came to Ulta years ago, and it was the Rust palette. And it was the shittiest, most unpigmented, dry palette I've ever seen. Or tried. Maybe not ever. I think it was like $10 or $12. It was like an all warm palette. It was a palette that would have been right up my alley. But I mean, it was just nothing. The formula was bad. It was just not good. So when I saw, again, Make Me Up Missa, use this palette by Lottie London, and it's in collab with, I'll write her name on the screen. I have no idea how to say this. But this is the Living My Best Life palette. I saw a look she did with this palette like months ago. And I'm like, holy shit, I need this palette. I looked everywhere for this palette and I couldn't find it. And then I saw that, crap, what is that name? I forget it's a US clothing site. It's like a goth punk clothes site. I forget the name. I'm drawing a blank. They had it in stock, but then it sold out, so I couldn't get it from there. But that was the only place in the US I could find it. It wasn't on eBay, it wasn't on Poshmark or Mercari. It was nowhere. So I'm like, where can I get this? So I went on and just Googled it, and it came up on a website that I had ordered off before, but it's a UK website. And they had free shipping on any order to the US. So I ordered 2 of them, and they were $9 each. This is such a gorgeous palette. The mattes are so creamy and smooth. They're high quality matte shades. The metallics also. Incredibly pigmented, beautiful. I mean, I have not one bad thing to say about this palette. Not a thing. It's sensational. If you can find this, I highly recommend getting it. I'll list the Look Fantastic website in the box below. It's not affiliate linked. I don't know who I am. This is something special. Absolutely. The next is this should be sponsored by Allie because she, again, sent me this. She was like, have you tried the Subculture palette? Like a while ago. I was like, no. I don't want to bite the bullet because I don't want to spend a full price. I'm not paying 40 something bucks for a palette that nobody's sure if it's good. Like, you don't know who to trust on YouTube anymore. Who's getting who? And she's like, well, I have it. I got it from Marshall's for 20 bucks or whatever. I love it. I got one for my daughter. She loves it. You need one. I'm like, oh, well, if I find it on clearance, maybe I'll get it. A little while later, she texts me. She's like, I found it on clearance for 10 bucks. I'm sending it to you. I'm like, oh my God. This is an incredible palette. I don't find it hard to work with. I don't find it oddly, I mean, like, it's powdery, but I mean, it's powder. I mean, I don't find any of those weird bad things that everybody was saying about it. Now, maybe some people did get bad palettes. This wasn't one of them. This Roxy shade is probably one of my favorite shades in the entire world. This shade, is even the Axis shade, which is so hard to find a good, like, shark blue shade. that isn't like patchy and shitty. This is a beautiful palette. If you weren't sure and you see it in TJ Maxx or Marshalls, just pick it up. Some people may, I mean, and still, I still hear some people say like, oh, it's a learning curve. You have to really work with it. That may be true. I don't see a problem when I work with it though. I mean, I get really good neutral looks out of it. I get really good like cool looks out of it. I think this is a great palette. Highly recommend. The next is a really nice concealer. This is the Believe Beauty concealer. They don't have a great shade range in anything. I mean, this brand is, I don't know if it's, I think it's specifically for Dollar General. Everything there is like around $5. I think like between like $3 and $5, something like that. Anyway, this is a very nice everyday concealer. This is something I would wear without makeup or on a super light makeup day. It doesn't cover every sin you've ever had, but it covers enough that you look refreshed. If that makes sense. Like I said, the shade's fair and it's a fair color match for me. For the price, I mean, you can't beat it. It's a really good concealer. I have 3 more favorites and then onto the fails. And I have 1 meh product. 2 are from ColourPop and I have to swatch them. Actually, I have to swatch all these things. So hold on. These are Jelly Much shadows from ColourPop. This is Late Bloomer and Big Ego. And these may be my favorite cream, jelly, liquidy shadows in the entire world. I mean, the colors. These colors, I mean, I want my entire body painted this shade right here, which is Big Ego, the lighter one, and the deeper one is Late Bloomer. And now on to a meh product. I have a video up that, well, no, I filmed a video and I think I deleted it by mistake. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. I've used it about 3 times. It's supposed to be a comparison for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, whatever. It's not bad, it's really not. And now it's starting to appear more in stores. It was always sold out online at Ulta. I didn't want to order like a ton of shit from e.l.f.'s website to actually get my hands on this, so I kept trying to get a hold of it at Ulta and I finally did. It's okay, it is one of those silicone primers. It's not the most heavy silicone primer I've ever used, so that's good. It's just okay. I mean, it didn't blow my mind. I've never used the Tatcha Silk Canvas, so I can't compare it for you. I do have a sample though. If you guys want to see me compare them, let me know. I know it's been done a million times, this is kind of old news, but it's just okay. I did notice though, one big thing for me, when I use this, the creasing around my lips is insane. It's creasing I've never even seen before. It like pooled, it like made creases that I didn't know existed around my mouth. It's the weirdest thing. And even I can get over that, but I mean, it's just okay. But I'm not a huge silicone primer fan. If you love silicone primers, you may love this. So yeah, it's just okay. All right, on to my fails. The No Poreblem Prime Essence from Touch in Sol. I love their No Poreblem primer. This literally doesn't really do anything. I mean, I don't get it. It's pretty much just an essence. I don't know why they put the prime in there. I have no idea. And even as an essence, I don't see what this does. Like, I don't feel hydrated after I put it on. Essences are supposed to be like a hydrating, like, they're supposed to do something. They're supposed to like help, it's like a toner. It's helped to like prep your skin. It's supposed to have some kind of effect. This literally does nothing. I don't get it. And for 20-something dollars, I mean, this better do something and it doesn't. The next is from Benefit, and this is the Dandelion Shy Beam. We got this in one of our boxes. This came in a box too, FYI. This is supposed to be a nude pink matte radiance highlighter. First off, how dare you call yourself a highlighter? It's basically like a color corrector, and that's what I use it for. I put it under my eye. It does crease, but I mean, highlighter? I don't know who in God's name could use this as a highlighter. I mean, do you use this as a highlighter? Who uses this as a, please tell me. Does anybody use this as a highlighter? And I don't mean to offend you if you do. I'm just so confused about in what way this would, yeah, anyway. I have the same beef with this Sephora Illuminator in Serene, number 20. This is matte powder, matte, like flesh tone powder with specks of huge glitter in it. How dare you call yourself a highlighter? I mean, This is not a highlighter. It's not a highlighter. The next is from Profusion. This is the Lip Strobe Bare Lip Matte Lipstick. This is the most drying formula I might have ever used. I don't recommend this. If you see the packs of these, stay far away. They're not comfortable at all. And the last are lashes from Kiss. And these are the Confusion lashes, which is kind of perfect for a name because I was so confused with these lashes. At first I was like, oh cool, and I'm not putting them very close because they're very dirty because I threw them in a box for my fails and the box collected dust because it's been sitting there for a little while. But I was like, oh good, they're kind of already short. I don't need to cut them. They can just kind of sit in the middle of my lash line and just kind of be natural looking lashes. These have no bend to them, even though they have like a clear band and they look bendable. Oh my God, these are the most, like, they will not move. Like normally I can hold some down and they kind of stay in a shape. Nope, these literally will not move. This is the way they're going to stay, in this straight line. They don't adhere to your lash no matter how much glue you put on them. They're complete trash. I don't recommend them. If you see the Confusion lashes, stay far away from them. They will do you no favors. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you let me know any favorites and fails you have come across recently. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.